afternoon and welcome to Craftstash Live. And we're off to a good start already, aren't we? Blimey.
We are.
So, welcome. I'm joined with Christina today. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I couldn't be better.
Good. Just a tad warm.
Just a tad.
Just a little bit. Yeah. As you are all aware, we're having a heat wave at the moment and it's warm in here at the best of times. So.
It is.
Jeanette is off today. She's swanning around in the Lake District because it's her wedding anniversary. So I'm stepping in for her and we've got the lovely Christina because we've got, and I can't believe that this is the first time.
Yes.
Christina's got a Christmas collection come out and we've never done one before.
No, we didn't. We didn't do it last year.
You've not done anything Christmas before, have you?
No.
So this is the first ever Christmas collection and you guys get to see it all. Did they have a sneaky peek last week?
There's been a little hint of it, but I don't think much of it's been shown. But you did last week, you did the secret sale.
We did the secret sale, didn't we?
So people could go on to the secret sale and see exactly what was there.
Yes.
So
this is your chance to get your hands on. It's an absolutely massive collection, absolutely huge. In fact, would you be so kind as to assist? Thank you. So we've got a 5x7 and a 6x6 collection all together. We've got embossing folders, we've got dies, we've got stamps that match those dies, we've got all sorts. It's amazing.
Some lovely dies that stand alone.
I tell you,
backings.
Those panel dies are gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. So we'll show you that in a little bit more detail in just a second. But don't forget, give us a like on our Facebook page. If you are in any crafty groups, then please, if you are allowed to, tag and share. Tag anybody that you think might want to watch us and might be interested. Tag them in, the more the merrier. And like I normally say, sharing is caring. So at the moment, I will go on to my comments in a moment. What we've got is we're going to have an amazing demo by Christina. You're going to be showing us some of your tips and tricks, aren't you?
Just some little
ones. Yeah, some nice ones. Just some things that you might never have thought of before. And I'm going to be showing you some of the gorgeous inspiration that Christina's brought along as well. She made some amazing cards. And I also want to mention that we've got a special offer on today. If you spend over £30 on any of the Cardmaking Magic products on our website, you will get a free tag and sentiment die. So that's a free exclusive for you guys here today. And also, if you buy any 3 of this set, then you're gonna get a 15% saving. So buy any 3 and get a 15% off. So I think I better show them what we've got, hadn't I?
I think it would be as well.
It'd be a good idea. Yeah. So what would you like to start with?
Well, we've got
your bits.
Yeah, we've got two separate sizes.
Yes.
We've got the 5x7 and we've got the 6x6. So with the 5x7, you have the snowflake and the holly, and the centre part of this one is separate, so you can mat and layer that up. You've also got the words in there as well, which can be used on another card.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Or you can use different words in this one.
Now with the 6x6, you have the same patterns, obviously different sizes.
Yeah.
But the difference with these is it's the holly one that is the cutout on this. And in the centre, you have a big snowflake that you can glitter up and use separately on your cards.
Yeah.
This one is a really beautiful one. This is the holly one, and depending on how you use that, you can get different looks with your cards.
Yeah, Christina's going to show us a little trick with that one very shortly.
And then we've got the florals. So we've got the Christmas rose and we've got the poinsettia. And these two both have stamps that go with them.
Yeah.
So you can use them either on their own or you can use them together. And again, there's lots of things that you can do with that. And that Christmas rose is not just for Christmas. You can use it all year round.
Absolutely.
Absolutely beautiful.
I actually, because I tested them all when they came in, I don't know if you've seen my computer, but I've got a little Christmas rose, a little Christina Christmas rose stuck to my monitor.
And this one, this is the one I said to you earlier on. This is just a little rosebud, and it looks not a lot on its own, but you can make a really pretty card out of that. There it is.
Yeah.
That's just using the Christmas rosebud, but if you stuck a birthday sentiment on that, that would be useful all year round.
Yeah.
And that's all I've done with that, and I think that is so pretty.
I love that card, it's gorgeous, and I love the colour as well.
Plain and simple. So I've used the rose and the leaves are in 2 layers.
Yeah, so with both this set and the poinsettia set, they're like a layered stamp set.
Yes, they are.
So you start off with
the solid
colour, so I tend to go with a lighter colour at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then, excuse me, and then a mid colour for your middle stamp, and then a darker colour for the top one, and you build it up. So using your stamp platform's really handy for that.
And that produces an absolutely beautiful rose for you. But the difference is, instead of stamping this out, you cut this out in your colour card.
Yeah.
And when you cut it out, it doesn't really matter which colour goes where.
No.
You can make that look different whatever you do.
Yeah.
But that really is a beautiful die.
It is, it's so nice, and it cuts so well.
It does.
Really well. So then, to accompany all of that, we've got some beautiful embossing folders. So again, we've got, let me pull these, we've got 2 6x6, so we have and we've got the 5x7. Thank you, my beautiful assistant. So this design is it's a bauble design around the outside, so you can make a nice frame to your card, and this is holly, which again is a nice frame, and you can sand it down if you wanted to use coordinate coloured core cardstock.
You can also use a little finger dauber and colour these different areas in.
Absolutely.
Before you run it through your embossing folder, and that'll give you like a letterpress technique on your cards. Really pretty.
Another one of Christina's top tips. So we've got the 6x6, and then we've got the same designs in the 5x7, which are gorgeous. And then we've got some more embossing folders, this time just 5x7. We've got their Christmas sentiments, and I will do a close-up in a second, but we've got an English version, which has got many different greetings on it, such as season greetings, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, joy to the world, and a happy new year as well. And then we've got a multilingual. So we've got Feliz Navidad on there. I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to pronounce any of the others, including the Welsh one, because my husband would be absolutely devastated if I pronounced it incorrectly, as he is a proud Welshman.
So is mine.
So I'm definitely not going to upset either husband today. I'm going to do a quick close-up shot, if that's okay. Young Kath. We've got, let me come back a bit. So, absolutely beautiful, so you can emboss that. What I like to do is, I think if I was making a card using this for my in-laws who are Welsh, I would try somehow to ink up
letterpress
the Welsh, and so that stands out. I think that would be really nice on a white crisp background with a red just in whichever language you want.
I think
to
you have to
stand out.
do that with the stamp, because if you letterpress words, you've obviously got to letterpress them so that the words are the right way around. I've done that, and they all came out back to
I know,
front.
I tried that before.
But you could letterpress all that and then cut them out individually for whichever country you're sending your Christmas cards to.
Yeah, I did something similar on some embossing folders we did last Christmas.
Yeah.
And I sat for ages with a little craft knife, and I cut out every individual letter for Merry Christmas. In red card, I embossed it twice and cut out the red one and stuck it on, and I could see loads of flaws in it, but everyone said how nice it looked.
Well, that's it.
Exactly. So then, to match the embossing folders, we've actually got stamp sets in exactly the same layout. We've got the English set and we've got the multilingual set, but these are obviously all individual stamps, so you don't have to stamp the whole thing. You can if you want. I'm not saying you don't have to.
What I did with one of mine was, because obviously these have got backing sheet and a top sheet, I just laid mine down on my worktop and took off the top sheet that exposes all the words, and then I braided the ink over it, and then I put my card on top.
So clever.
And that was lovely, it really was. And it's just a complete background of all the words that you've got there.
Absolutely lovely. I love this. I love how we get all these ideas
all these different ideas.
All these different ideas. So, like I say, buy any 3 of those today and you will save 15% on there. Don't forget to share if you think anybody who has maybe not, I mean, I don't know how there would be people out there that don't know about us yet, Christina.
Well,
I don't know if any such person exists.
No, I don't
think there should be. But if there is and you think they might enjoy today's little demo with Christina, then like I say, please don't forget to tag and share to all of your crafty friends and your crafty groups. So I am going to hand over to the gorgeous Christina so that you can do do some demos for us, show us how well, you know, I've just taken all these off you and you're going to die cut.
Well, I wanted to show this one. This is just the holly die and it's a panel die. So it comes in 2 parts, okay? So you've got the outer part that will cut you a solid layer, and if you use the 2 together, you will cut this pattern out of your card. Now, once you've done that, say you do that in red for Christmas, and you do this in white, you can layer them one over the other, and you'll have a lovely background under that card. But if you cut 2 of these in 2 different colours, you can create 2 different looks. So I'm going to show you what I mean. So let's just get rid of this.
You get rid of that. I am going to see who we've got joining us today. Let's crank the old comments up. Let's crank the internet up. Come on, wakey wakey. Oh, we've got a fair few people.
Hello everybody.
So yeah, we've got who have we got? Oh, Jeanette's watching. Hiya, Jeanette. Jeanette remembers that card I made. Oh, I've lost all my comments. Yolandi says she loves the ideas. Jules says she's loving the tips.
Good.
Maureen, I purchased a Gemini machine which I will be picking up from my brother in England on the 1st of August. I live in Australia and I'm looking forward to my holiday and unboxing my machine. I love your designs, Christina, and would love to win the 5x7 box and card. Love the demo.
They are so handy, especially for people like me who like to make cards with lots of depth on them and they just won't go in an envelope.
No.
So I thought, well, the easiest thing to do would be to make boxes, but instead of all the measuring that you would have to do to make a box, it's far easier to just run the die through your machine and then stick it all together.
I absolutely love your box die. It's amazing.
And of course this, because this will just cut out of the card, it won't cut it out, if you understand.
Cut an inlay.
Yes, it will layer into your card. You can add that to the front of your box and make it a really pretty effect.
Because obviously we've got 2 different box cards collections with you now. We've got the 5x7 and we've got the 6 in.
Yes, you do.
And these will both work with, the 5x7s will work with the 5x7 box card, strangely enough, and the 6x6 will work with the 6x6.
They will. They'll all mix and match with each other. No matter what you want to do, they will all mix and match. I've put that in the wrong way around.
Have you cut Jeanette's? No, she hasn't, Jeanette. She's not cut anything.
I haven't.
Not cut anything.
More by good luck than good fortune. Right, I'm just going to put this through as a single die.
It's because I was nattering to you, sorry.
It is.
Put you off.
We'll blame you.
You'll blame me. Just looking, some of the guys are saying that they're sat in the garden watching this.
Oh, you lucky people.
I know. Dawn's mum treated her to the Sizzix Big Shot fold away from Craftstash.
Oh, fabulous.
I wish I had a mum that treated me like that.
Right.
My little girl sat down there and he's like, I'm thinking, just you know, if you ever want to spend your pocket money on me, Heidi, I've got a list on Craftstash.
So that's your single layer
Yep.
with the solid dye. Now, you don't need that on there now. You can
Okay.
put that down and you can put that on top and that, do it the right way
Do it the right way around.
So that we don't cut Jeanette's mat. Sorry, Jeanette.
Oh, bless.
Right, so we'll put that in there. Now this is a metal shim.
Yes.
And because that's such an intricate die, I'm going to use the metal shim so that I make sure it's cut through.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So we'll just pass that through the machine.
I'm going to just move a couple of these just so that when we've not got the top down camera, the lovely people out there can see what we're doing. Because I've just suddenly realised it's hidden behind your gorgeous creations.
Okay. So now we need to take all those bits out and I'll let you do that while I cut the other
Oh, thanks.
ones. Okay.
I love a bit of
You need a little pokey tool, but that's the
got
panel,
fingernails.
the patterned piece cut out. You want it that way.
Okay.
So I'll let you pull all those out.
Thank
if
you.
you've got a pokey tool.
I'm not, but I've got long fingernails
Okay.
and I'm quite practiced.
Right, so I'm going to cut the grey one out the same, and then I can show you what I mean by getting two different looks from your panels.
I'm making a right mess of
I know.
Jeanette's studio here. I'll have to tidy up before she comes back or she'll never let me in again.
Right, so we'll put that down. Oh gosh, I'm melting again now.
Jeanette is watching us from Penrith Station.
Very nice.
She says, Christina, you cut my mat.
No, I didn't, honestly. Oh.
No, she didn't.
I just dented it a little bit.
It's just a tad. It's just indented, that's all. Jules says she's never had a box die, but makes 6x6 and 5x7 cards for charity. Well, if you make some for charity that have got lots of embellishments on the front, then you need to treat yourself to one of the box dies, because then you can put even more on and it's easier to send them.
And it's so easy just to run that box die through your machine.
It's amazing.
And you've got a box.
And not only that, I think it adds something to the card when you present it in a box.
Makes it extra special.
It does, absolutely. I'm trying to not break.
So I'll put it through again if you want.
I think we might be alright.
I've put this one through twice because it's such a patterned die.
It is, but again, it goes to show just how good the Gemini machine is and how good the die is, that this has only gone through once and these are just falling out. Because you were in the studio last week, weren't you?
Yes.
Testing out different die cutting machines.
Yes.
So you like the Spellbinders, don't you?
Yeah, that's my favourite.
Is that your
one.
go-to?
But I do have the Gemini and I use that quite a lot as well.
See, I've not treated myself to that yet. I've still got the Big Shot.
Yeah, I've got one of them as well, and I've had it years and it's lasted me all this time, and it's a really good machine.
It is, honestly. I mean, I've had mine since I started crafting now, and it's still going strong. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Right, I'm going to pull these little bits on this piece.
And don't forget, you can use your little bits for confetti.
You can use your little bits for paper piecing as well if you've got the patience to do it.
Oh, blimey, that's a lot of paper piecing,
It is
isn't
a
it?
lot of paper piecing, but the effect is amazing.
I was going to say, are you a fan of paper piecing then?
No.
No?
No.
Let somebody else do that bit.
I'm
for
not
you.
a fan of fussy cutting out as well.
No.
That's
Oh, I must admit, if I've got a stamp set and I can get a die that goes with it,
yeah.
then I much prefer. I much prefer.
Right, how are we doing with that piece?
I'm not far off.
Okay.
I'm just looking at some. Tracy's just said now would be a good time to demonstrate the brushy tool thingy. Somebody help me out there.
But we haven't got one.
It would be a perfect time to to demonstrate the brushy tool thingy.
And that must be another technical term. The brushy tool thingy.
That's not my technical term, that's Tracy's technical term. I think she means either the Sizzix
or the Spellbinders one.
or the the Spellbinders, because I've got that one, that's the tooling one, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
So we've got people saying that Louise wouldn't be without my 5x7 collection. Yesterday got a 6x6 die cuts collection, saving the rest of 6x6 worth every penny.
Oh, thank you.
It most definitely is. Absolutely. Right, so there's still an odd piece left in there.
Doesn't matter, that's okay. Right, now unfortunately I've cut the bit that's come out white, so we'll just turn it to the wrong side. So you've got your two pieces.
Yep.
Now if you put those down together, they'll obviously layer up. Let me find the right way around. They're obviously going to layer up, so you can make a really nice, thick, intricate die cut that you can add to your cards. So there's the pieces matched up, patterned up.
Very nice.
Now then, if you offset them a little bit, you will create a shadow effect for yourself.
I believe there's one of those here somewhere. Yes.
Yes, there is.
There is.
There is.
So while you're just showing that, I'm going to show close-up cam. So you can see that Christina there has die cut the holly panel in two different shades of blue and just slightly moved one to one side and offset it so that it's created like a drop shadow.
Yes.
That's gorgeous, I love that.
And of course you can do it the other way around if you want. You can have the grey on top and the paler colour underneath, but that'll give you a drop shadow effect for your cards. Now, if you turn one of them completely around,
right,
and layer them up,
yes,
you will get another look altogether. And this is like, it's like a lacy pattern.
And
Can you see?
Can we see on the top down, maybe? Or do you want me to show on the close-up?
That's like a lacy pattern on there
What
because
we'll do
they
is
don't line up.
I'm going to show on the close-up.
Okay.
So I'm going to stand up so I don't fall off my chair again like I normally do. It won't be the first time.
And again, you can have whichever colour you want on the top, but
So
you
if
do get a different
turn
look.
it round, it looks very lacy, and we've actually got a card. I think it might be this one right here, actually.
It's the one with the rose. That's it.
So what we've done, what Christina's done here is we've got a green behind the white background, and it's been flipped so that it looks like a lacy detail rather than a holly detail. I love these tips, I absolutely love them.
See, that's the same one, that's with the grey at the back and the white at the front.
Okey-dokey.
But it does give a nice look to your card.
It does.
And then if you were to put a different colour panel behind it, solid panel behind it, you would have another look, another kind of look to it.
Because you'd have the other colour showing through like the green is there.
So that's just from one die set. You can create 3 different looks to your cards, 4 different looks to your cards.
That's amazing. You know what, I've just realised that because it is Christina's first Christmas collection, we've actually got a little bit of a nice surprise. we opened it earlier on just purely because I didn't want to take Christina's eye out live on Facebook. But I think that it is most definitely Prosecco worthy. So I'd like you to join us all, raising a glass of whatever it is that you're drinking whilst you're sat outside in the nice sun. And I just want to congratulate you on how amazing your collections have done, and where we've got.
Yes,
And
it's been quite a journey.
It has, hasn't it?
Yes.
And it's been absolutely amazing being on that journey with you. Loved
has.
every minute of it.
Good.
We all have.
Good.
So cheers.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Thanks for buying, everybody.
So I know I keep saying it, but don't forget we have got, if you buy 3 of the products that are in this collection today, you will save 15%. And also, if you spend £30 or over on any of the card making magic products that we've got on our website, then you will get a free tag and sentiment die, which is absolutely gorgeous, because that's coming maybe out of the next collection.
The next little surprise that's coming up.
Yes, because we might have some more Christina kind of stuff to come along.
Yep.
We have. I'm not even going to fib. We've got some more stuff. We've got some nice, gorgeous tags and some really nice sentiment dies.
Yes, we do.
And some other nice little surprises coming up. So, just to say thank you to both you and to you guys for watching us and for, you know, supporting us along the Christina journey. If you spend over £30, then you will get one of the tag and sentiment dies that's coming in the next collection free with your order. So what's have we got any more little demos? Or
well, we can show some of the word. Have we got the words in there?
which words?
No, we've not. Shall we do the rose?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we get rid of this somewhere, all this mess?
Yeah.
Don't throw it on Jeanette's floor.
I'm not going to throw it on Jeanette's floor. I'm going to throw it on Jeanette's cupboard there, and then I promise Jeanette I will clean it up for you after. Because I've got a nice little pile of them here.
You've sealed this up well.
That's how they come. We don't want them to. We don't want them to arrive with customers all with half of a set. Tell you what, got some skizzers there.
Okay.
Excuse me for handing them to you that
That's
way.
all right.
While we're trying to get into that packet, let's have a look. Oh, so Jean says, please, some more word sentiment dies. Yes, we have got some word sentiment dies coming. Like I say, that's in the next set that is due for release during August. Gail says, congratulations and enjoy the bubbles. Jules says, cheers, lovely ladies, love Prosecco. Yes. So, Dawn wants to know when the next set will be out. So it's due for launch mid-August. I think the date that we've got at the moment is the 17th of August, but don't quote me on that. So keep your eyes open. I can honestly say that they are gorgeous, and I might have been playing with them yesterday.
And me.
Yeah. Yvonne says, loved your collection, Christina, always first to come out when I'm crafting.
Thank you.
See, there are so many people that love you. Sharon is raising her coffee. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Sue's raising her cuppa. Jeanette's just thrown 4 bottles at us. So
that's not very nice.
No.
I'm just going looking for some paper.
Okay, you go looking for some paper. Mavis has only discovered us today. Well, welcome. We always like seeing some newcomers.
Hello, Mavis.
So Jane would like to know, Christina, are there any plans for any foiling ideas?
There could be. There could be all sorts of things going around there.
Tell ya. What this lady hasn't got planned isn't worth knowing. Laurie says that they're all stunning and wants all of them. And Jules, get this, makes her Christmas cards mostly from January onwards each year, and she's already got 215 Christmas cards made up to now. All the money that she makes off them goes to her local air ambulance charity.
Oh, fabulous.
That's amazing.
That's lovely.
Absolutely amazing.
It is. Right, can I show you these?
You can show me whatever you like.
Okay, so we've got the rose die here. It's called a Christmas rose, but you can use it all year round, and it's in 3 parts. So this will cut your solid base. This will cut the thicker middle layer. And this one will give you all the fine detail around the edge, like the highlight in your flower. Now, which colour do you want where? Because we're going to do it in 3 different colours that will match.
The way I thought it worked well with mine, I thought it worked well with the darker colour at the back. However, you go with whatever you like.
Okay, well, we'll do it with the lightest colour on the bottom.
Okay.
That's the solid layer. We'll put the middle layer there.
Yeah.
So we'll put that there, and we'll do this as the top layer. So let me just spread these out a little bit more so we can cut them.
You know what? While you are just arranging your card, I think I am going to give today's giveaway question out.
Okay.
Which is, so today's giveaway question is, who is at the top of your Christmas card list and why? Tag them in to show that you care. So not only, you know, it might be anybody. Tag Tim Holtzen if you want to. Why not?
He'll love it.
Oh yeah, he'll be well happy. So who is the top of your Christmas card list this year and why? So is there somebody special out there that's done something that you think, you know, you want to shout out about? If there is, then we'll give them a shout out. So the competition that we've got on today, you can win one of 2 bundles. So we've got 2 bundles to give away. One is the 5x7 bundle and one is a 6x6 bundle. So in those bundles you get 1 framed die embossing folder. So this would be possibly in your 5x7. You get 1 of the panel dies. So you might get, if you were to get the 5x7 bundle, you might get that one. There is also 1 of the stamp sets. So either the English or multilingual sentiments, and then 1 of the die and stamp combos. So you will get either the poinsettia die set and stamp set, or you will get the rose die set and stamp set. So who is the top of your Christmas card list this year and why? And feel free to tag them.
Right, I'm going to put this through the machine.
Okay.
So I've got all 3 layers to the rose, and I've got some of the leaves cut in this green.
Ah, multitasking, aren't you? Putting it all through at once. I like it. I need one of these Gemini machines. I really do.
So once you've got all your pieces cut, you just need to make sure that all the little bits pop out of the die. And
to be honest, it doesn't take much.
No,
they just fall out.
Yeah,
they're amazing. They're brilliant quality. So we've got Linda Coffin would say that her husband of 31 years is the top of her list. Dawn, the top of Dawn's list is her sister. She's truly been a great support this year, and the kids love their Auntie Tina. Bless. Oh, you got dropsy?
No, haven't you got a pokey tool anywhere? I can't get my nails in there. Can you get your nails in to get that one out?
Okay.
It's not difficult, it's just I can't get it out.
Who else have we got? June says has to be her husband, as she is disabled. And oh, there's that many coming in, I can't keep up. He really looks after her and he encourages her to craft.
That's what you want, an encouraging husband.
Exactly.
Or family.
Absolutely. I'm quite lucky.
I am.
I was going to say, yeah, I think we are both very lucky, aren't we? There we go. Didn't need a pokey tool in the end.
Okay.
And again, the bits are just falling out.
Okay.
Amazing.
So, is Kath coming top down?
Kath's coming
there's
top,
your
yeah, she's
3
top down.
bits, look. And there's your leaves.
Oh, there's another
Can you
one.
get that little bit out of there?
Doubtful. No.
We'll not come out with the scissors. Because you can use that bit separately.
Yeah, you can.
You don't have to throw it away.
There is a little bit stuck in this die and I can't get it
Okay,
out.
I'll put these on the grey and then that white bit will show up a bit better. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got your 3 layers to your flower. You need to marry up the shapes, and that's quite easy to do because we've got a straight bit there and there's the straight bit. So you would glue that in place first, and then you would come to the fine one. And again, look for your straight bit and put that on there. Now, once those are all glued up, you've got a really pretty flower, and then you can add your leaves around your flower wherever you want them. And you can cut as many leaves and as many flowers as you want. I've got the shakes. Oh, so there you go. That's a really lovely flower, and I've used it several times on cards. So there's one done in pink with the white layer at the top.
Yes.
And there's one of them that I've done that I've actually triple embossed.
Oh.
Heat embossed.
Is it
the flower. No, there's another one done in the pink.
We've got that many.
There it is.
There it is.
So I've dipped, once the flower's been made up and that's been glued together, I've dipped it in Versamark, covered it in embossing powder and heated it, and that gives an enamel look to your flowers.
I'm going to close up on that one. Oh yeah. I'm going to get off the chair again though, because I keep falling. So, you can see that really well. You can see that it's almost coated it. Well, it has.
It has coated it, yeah.
Almost, it has coated it. It's almost encapsulated it. That was the word I was looking for.
So you can use either ultra thick embossing powder on that, or I've just used normal clear embossing powder and done it with 3 layers.
That's ever so clever. You know, I'd have never thought of that. And it just, you can't even feel that there's more than one layer there.
No, you can't. No. And you imagine if you do these colours the other way around, you'll get another look to your flowers. So you can make them any way you want, but they really are a very pretty flower that can be used all year round. And even these can. I've actually cut these with the dye from felt. In pink felt, and put like a stamen in the middle, and they don't even look like poinsettias when you've finished. So you can add them to any card you want, and I'll do a video showing how I've done them, because they're really effective.
Fabulous.
They are.
Absolutely amazing. You know, there are so many people that are saying that their husband would be, but are the top of their Christmas card list. We're all really lucky to have so many understanding husbands, aren't we?
Yes,
I think we have to really to be able to do things like this. So Liz would like to know. Liz says, "I would love to know a glue that you use, please."
My favourite glue is down there in a tub.
Is it the
it's
Cosmic Shimmer?
That one.
Yeah.
Cosmic Shimmer absolutely love this. It's Cosmic Shimmer Dries Clear, and I use this to glue my card, my flowers together, and once I've added the mulberry flowers to my cards, I dot the flowers and then I sprinkle them with glitter, and that gives a beautiful effect because that dries flat and it dries clear. So all the glitter that you put on top of that just shines through. It's beautiful stuff.
I must admit that's my go-to glue as well. So somebody else asked a question. Before I get to it though, Sharon says, top of my Christmas card list is my dog Toby. Yes, I know he's not a person, but he's my saviour, and I really don't know what I'd do without him. He's kept me going when I thought I couldn't go on. He's made me smile and laugh on days that I couldn't get out of bed. Can't tag him in as he's not on Facebook though. He's such a character. Now I have beautiful grandchildren who wasn't born during the dark days, and now they're the light of my life. Aww.
Isn't it strange how, I mean, I was one that never had a dog. I didn't want a dog. They were too tying, and for years we never had one. But 2 years ago we got a Cocker Spaniel, and I can't imagine life without her now. She's just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
She fits in so well with everything we want to do.
Yeah.
And she's just beautiful.
Don't even get me started on dogs.
No.
We've got 2 dogs.
You've got a crazy one, haven't you?
I've got a crazy one that's from Bulgaria that we rescued, and then I've got my little baby is my Staffy. But my Staffy is kind of like, she's given up on me and she just follows Heidi around. Because she's a Staffy, so she's a nanny dog.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been forgotten since the kids came along.
Do you take a walk in Heidi?
No, do you know what Sheka's like? No, that's Dad's job.
I get that job every night. Ruby sits in front of me and gives me the guilt look, as if to say, "Come on, Mum, get your shoes on and take me out."
Oh, bless. Elaine would like to know I'll put my teeth in. What weight card do I use for making flowers, please? So what weight do you normally use?
Well, funnily enough, I've got 300 GSM card and I use it for everything. And it does make flowers, but if you want really subtle, gentle flowers, I wouldn't go any less than a 160 GSM.
No.
And you can colour it with inks, you can colour it with your alcohol markers, you can watercolour it and then cut your flowers out. You can do all sorts with it if you just buy plain white card.
Yeah, absolutely. I must admit, I make a lot of my backgrounds myself by just using, I love using mica powders.
Yes.
I like getting messy.
Yeah.
I like messy crafts. So I must admit, I do like just sprinkling loads of different mica powders all over a piece of white card and then just spraying and seeing what happens. I think it's just mesmerising.
Those brushos or the Ken Olive.
The Ken Olive. I haven't got any brushos, but I do like the Ken Olive.
They're much the same.
Yeah.
They're the same kind of technique, but they give you an absolutely fantastic effect.
I went to a class last week and we made a card, and I'd never thought of this before. And the Eyes Ink pigment ink that comes with like the little pipettes in it. If you get 2 pieces of acetate, lie them flat, drop 2 different colours that match obviously onto your acetate, and then put the other one on top and smoosh it, and then if you drag it and pull it apart, it makes an absolutely amazing kind of almost that kind of pattern you get on the sea when on the beach when the sea goes back out. And then just hit it. I sprinkled some glitter on the top of it, and then dried it with the heat gun and put it as the centre of card. It was amazing. I absolutely loved it. That's gonna be on all my cards from now on.
Fabulous. Have you tried putting glitter and sequins in a laminate pocket?
No.
And running it through your laminating machine?
No.
Oh, that makes absolutely brilliant backgrounds.
Oh,
it does.
You do love your glitter and your sequins, you don't.
And this, look, I've managed to get this little piece.
How on earth?
Out of the die. It's that little bit that goes in the middle of the die there, and that you can also add to your cards for an extra little effect with your flowers.
So Audrey was wondering if we know what the GSM weight translates to in US paper, because they have like 60, 80 or 110. I'm not sure.
I can't quote it off the top of my head, but there is a page on my website called cardmakingmagic.com, and that gives you the equivalent weights in UK and US. There's also another page that gives you sizes, because an A2 size in England is this big.
Oh crikey, yeah.
But an A2 size in the US is about that big. So it explains the difference to you. So you need to go on to cardmakingmagic.com. You need to go into the video tutorials, it says, in the nav bar down the left, and scroll through them and you'll find it.
I love that. We've got people telling us about us cards now, about dogs now. Jules is loving the laminator tip.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Absolutely loving
Absolutely
the laminator
fabulous.
tip. Anyone got any tips on shaker cards and kinetic, as she just keeps failing? That's from Louise. I think with kinetic cards, I just keep practicing. If it is that you find that the kinetic, if you're doing like a spinner and slider, sometimes you might find that the little disc that you're using isn't big enough and it might be falling out of the channel. So try making the disc bigger, or if you find that it's not moving around enough at all, just glue a 1 penny on the back of it and it'll give it that weight to move around.
Yeah, I was just going to say, again, it's a plug. It's the Card Making Magic. You'll find all kind of kinetic cards, instructions on there. There's the
Have you set these people up to ask these
No.
questions? Yeah.
No, I'll pay you later. There's the Magic Slider card, which children love.
Ooh.
There's the penny slider card, which you now call the roller.
Yeah.
There's waterfall cards. There's all kinds of stuff on there, and they're all detailed instructions on there. So have a look.
There you go. Head over again. I'm just wondering if we've got. So we've got. Have we got any more demos we want to do, or are we ready to pick a winner?
With no word dies.
With no word dies,
we
no.
can't show you that.
Have we got time to show them how to make glitter paper?
Yeah.
Is it a long
Just have a
one?
quick time. No, 2 minutes.
Okay, so if you guys get your answers into the question, who's at the top of your Christmas card list and why, and tag them in if you can. You've got the time it takes for Christina to do this demo, and then we will announce a winner.
Right. So we need some double-sided adhesive.
So this is if you
Sheet.
decide you want to make a card using glitter cardstock and then realise you haven't got any, or you haven't got the colour that you want, but
Yeah.
you've got actual glitter.
That's right.
Then you can, as long as you've got your pot of glitter and you've got double-sided adhesive sheets, then you can make your
use
own.
it. Right, so let's use one of these background things. Okay.
Okey-dokey.
So we'll use. Oh, we don't need to.
Okay.
We'll put that back. We'll
All
use
right.
this. This is just a piece of square oblong card. So I'm just going to cut the double-sided adhesive sheet to that size. You can always trim it back down again later to fit your card.
And you don't have to make this to actually create a background.
No, you can die cut
die-cut
this.
it, can't you?
Yeah, you can die cut this. Now
So
we
you
need
could
to
do
get them
this-
separated.
You could do this either before or after your die cut.
Right, so you separate one of the panels, that's the sticky side. So I'm just going to pop this on the top. It's not straight, so obviously yours will be straight, but if you die cut it, it doesn't really matter.
No.
Okay, so that's just giving it some strength.
Yeah.
Instead of just leaving it onto the glitter, onto the double-sided sheet.
Yeah, because if you were just going to work on that double-sided sheet, it would be quite difficult,
yeah,
wouldn't
it would. Yeah. Right, so I'm taking the other side off, and there's the sticky side. And I've left myself a little edge that I can work on. Have
See,
we
I
got
would-
something we can put this glitter in? Can I take that lid off
Yes,
there?
you use that lid. There you go.
Otherwise it'll go all over the floor.
That's a good point.
Okay. So we've put it in something that will catch the glitter. Now, what colour would you like?
Red.
Red.
I like that red.
Okay, so we've got some Nouveau glitter.
Available from Craftstash.
Okay.
Oh, is it not big? Oh, it's brand new.
It is brand new.
See how we look after you.
I know.
See, this is the stuff that's really, really fine
It's
as well,
very
isn't it?
fine, yeah, it is. And you can also, you know, cut your flowers. Oh, it's under
It's
there.
underneath on.
You can cut your flowers out with glitter card and make that the sparkly bit on top of your card.
Ooh.
So all you're going to do is put this on your card, on the sticky side.
You notice how Heidi's come closer up now? I've got a feeling that I'm going to be finding glitter everywhere
You
tonight.
can have this piece of card and you can do what you want with it. You're just going to burnish it in with your fingers, or you can use a brayer if you wanted, or something.
Maybe that's why you wanted your braid.
I don't know. I can't remember. Okay. And then tap off your surplus. Now another little tip, to make sure that that's well and truly stuck down, sandwich it between a piece of copy paper.
Yeah.
And run it through your die cutting machine.
Ah.
And that'll flatten all your glitter down and really stick it to your card. But that won't come off now. And with that you can add it to your card. You can die cut your words out of it, or you can simply die cut your shape out of it.
Can you imagine that holly being die cut out of that? How gorgeous is that colour?
Yeah.
Such a Christmassy colour.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Never need to buy glitter cards again. You can just make it ourselves.
And now the fancy bit comes getting this back in the bottle.
Oh, blimey. Well, while you do that...
I'll do that
you
later.
do that, I will read some more comments out. So Doreen says she's made... Oh, I've lost it. Doreen says she's made her glitter card exactly the same in the past. Jules has never... Jules says she's got Nouveau glitter. Well, now you know. If you've got some double-sided adhesive, now you know how to make yourself some double-sided... Well, some glitter card. Jules as well says that you're so inspiring. You are.
Thank
you. You come out. You just mention things like that as if it's the most normal thing in the world, and I sit here thinking I never flaming thought of that. Never even crosses my mind. I love how your brain works. I really do.
I don't know how my brain works.
Well, we all say that about me. Tracy says she loves these tutorials. They're
Thank
such
you.
brilliant ideas.
Thank you. There's loads of them on the website. There's loads of them on my blog.
And she'll pay you all after for
For joining me.
Emma has liked and shared. Just a couple more. It's just that Joan says she can't tag her family because they're all technophobes. Or no, sorry, she's a technophobe and she doesn't know how to. And Sarah says top of her Christmas list is a granddaughter diagnosed with type 1 diabetes one summer, major spinal op the next, copes amazingly and is her hero. Oh, bless. Let me just check and see if we have got some winners. We have. So we did like the idea of we love dogs and we like the idea of a crafting cat. Apparently there's a crafting cat. So the winner is, one of the winners is Sorry, because I forget we've got 2 today.
Yes.
We've got a 5x7 and we've got a 6x6. So, first winner is Claire Jackson.
Hello.
So, well done, Claire. Top of Claire's list would be my beautiful cat Florence, who she sadly lost this year.
Aww.
She was always in my craft room and became very good at spreading the glitter, as they do. Mine spread a full tub of embossing powder a fortnight ago. I could have throttled her.
Do you know what mine did? Mine chewed up some masking fluid, and I have carpet in my craft room.
So have I.
She chewed up a bottle of masking fluid and it stuck
Oh, no.
all over the carpet.
Oh, bless her.
I got it all off her, but the carpet's a mess.
Oh no. And then the second winner today is Samantha Dawkins.
Hello,
So
Samantha.
well done, Samantha. Samantha says the top of her Christmas list is her sister Tracy Bigglestone. She's just started crafting with her and has made a lovely anniversary card for Tracy. We used to entertain our dad with our crafty antics at his care home, and now he's no longer with us. We'll make loads of cards in his memory and have a laugh to raise our cuppers to dad. Aww.
Raise some Prosecco
Yeah,
to
we'll
your dad
raise some
as well.
Prosecco to your dad. So, congratulations to Samantha and Claire. You are the winners of today's competition, so you'll be receiving a bundle each. I'm not sure who will receive which one, but I'm sure somebody will contact you. And we'll get all your details off you and get that sent out to you. So, I think we might be done.
I think we are.
I think we might, yeah, I think everybody's just still saying how amazing Christina is.
Thank you.
And Hannah loves you on YouTube.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And Glynis agrees with me. Yes, that's a stunning colour. It is brilliant. So don't forget, guys, we've got the first ever Christina Christmas collection out today. If you buy 3, then you will save 15% automatically. So if you buy, you could always buy more than 3.
Buy as many
As you want. And also, if you spend over £30 on any of the card making magic range that we've got on our Craftstash website, then you will receive a free tag and sentiment die, which is going to be a sneaky peek from the next batch of Christina's Christmas, well, the next wave of Christina's Christmas collection. So, thank you for joining us. I don't think I've got anything else.
No, I think that's just about it. I'll switch that machine
You switch that machine off.
We're just going to
We're
cool
just gonna
down
have
a
a
bit.
But thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming down.
Thank you for
again.
asking me.
Oh, well, you know, we always like to see you.
Thank you.
And don't forget, we will be here next week at 1 o'clock and the lovely Jeanette will be back. So, thank you for joining us and take care. See ya.